In 1976, a single tree nearly sparked World War III. And no, that's not clickbait. This is the real story of Operation Paul Bunyan, possibly the most over-the-top tree-cutting mission in military history. It all started in the Korean Demilitarized Zone, one of the most dangerous borders on Earth. Tensions were already high between North and South Korea, and US forces patrolled the area alongside South Korean allies. In the joint security area, a single poplar tree blocked the view between two UN checkpoints. On August 18th, American soldiers went to trim it and were attacked by North Korean troops. In just minutes, two US officers, Captain Arthur Boniface and Lieutenant Mark Barrett, were bludgeoned to death with axes and clubs. North Korea later claimed the soldiers were the aggressors and called it a splendid act of self-defense. Washington wasn't having it. But instead of immediate retaliation, the US planned something both brilliant and absurd: cut down the tree with overwhelming force. 3 days later, the US launched Operation Paul Bunyan. It wasn't just a tree removal, it was a full-blown military flex. 24 soldiers marched into the DMZ, not with axes, but with chainsaws. Escorted by over 800 troops, helicopters, fighter jets, B-52 bombers, and artillery units. Even a South Korean Special Forces unit showed up in martial arts gear, ready to fight hand-to-hand. Nearby, an aircraft carrier group stood by. Every move was a message: we will cut this tree, and if you stop us, we'll end you. The tree was down in 42 minutes. Not a single shot was fired, and when it was over, US troops left behind a sign. This tree was cut down on August 21st, 1976, as directed by the United Nations Command. North Korea got the message. Within days, they issued a rare statement of regret. Not an apology, but the closest they had come in decades. Operation Paul Bunyan went down in history as one of the boldest shows of force without actual combat. It was absurd, theatrical, and effective. So next time you hear about world powers flexing, just remember, in 1976, the US nearly started a war over a tree. Which over-the-top military stunt should we cover next? Smash that like button, drop your pics in the comments, and subscribe to MythiCore for more weird history that'll make your brain melt, in a good way.